Hello, welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. I've been meaning to do some sort of Final Fantasy XIV content for YouTube. I'm just not sure what. The MSQ, which stands for Main Story Quest, would be the most logical idea, but then again, the MSQ is pretty daunting. It's a lot of content, and it's pretty long as well. It took me a year, and I still haven't finished Endwalker yet. So I thought I could start off with something smaller, such as Hildibrand, the Agent of Inquiry questline. It's a side quest that you can start when you finish A Realm Reborn, and it's a side quest that follows after every main story quest is finished. So yeah, we start by talking to this guy Waimon behind me. And if you couldn't tell, I've already done this before I decide to record the series for YouTube. So I'm currently playing this in New Game Plus mode. But let's start. The rise and fall of Gentleman. An old acquaintance of Waimon is at wit's end, and the businessman would have you help her. I hear you've been busy as a bee, Ryan. Seems half the whispers that come my way related to your comings and goings. Being the active type you are, I reckon you'd be interested in investigating some queer rumors, am I right? But before that, let me ask, have you ever heard of a man named Hildibrand? Yes. Oi, you mean to say you knew the bugger? I thought he thought himself famous, but thinking it don't make it true. Shame that he had to go and get himself killed. All that nonsense about stopping Dalamut himself. What in the seven hells was he thinking? At least it was mercifully quick. Still, judging from the depth of the crater, he must have fallen from an unfathomable height. Gods only know what was going through his mind as he watched the ground rush up to meet him. Ooh. Amazing how well the body was preserved though. Hells, it's amazing there was a body left to bury at all. I had a reason to bringing this up. Alright, so Nashu, Hildibrand's erstwhile assistant, has since become an inspector in her own right. Or at present, she's investigating the queer rumors I mentioned earlier. She's a sweet lass, a bit daft, but sweet nonetheless. So when I hear she's at wit's end, I want to help. Thing is, I prefer to meddle in the affairs of the living. Zombies are most definitely not my forte. So if you're willing, I'd be grateful if you lend her a hand. As for where to find her, she's like to visit Hildibrand's grave in the lake yard when she is frustrated. Try looking for her there first. Okay. I do believe that is near... Camp Drybone, yes. Hello, are you doing it too? Okay. Let's see here. For context, he launched himself towards the Dalamut, and which is the moon, the falling moon, and in a comical fashion, and he dropped back down, and died. Well, presumably died. Oh, if only you were still alive, Inspector. You know how to stop these zombies. Ah, you there. Could it be... You've come to offer your services to me? Sure. Oh, but where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector. At least, that's what I'm trying to be. It's not quite as easy as he made it look. Inspector Hildibrand was a great man, a real Eosian hero. He traveled the world, me and him, Solving cases and thwarting evil. No matter the mystery, you could always count on the inspector to solve it with grace and style. But then there was the final case. The case of the century, he called it. How to stop the Red Moon from destroying the world. To save us all, he flew into the sky, and all I could do was watch. But then, when he came back down and he... Hmm? This is all a joke, a big, funny joke, right, Inspector? Any moment now, you burst out of the ground and shout, "Surprise! Had you fooled, eh?" And we'll laugh and laugh. Hildibrand Manderville, beloved son. Sniffle, sob. They say no one remembers the warriors of light, their names, their faces, all gone forever. But I remember you, Inspector, no, Gentleman Hero Hildibrand. I can never be the hero you were, but I'll do my best to try. I, Nashu, Inspector Extraordinaire, will carry on your legacy. Aww. So I told myself, well, Nashu, there must be a leader, a hate zombie, who tells the rest what to do. Therefore, all we need to do is kill him again, that is. Unfortunately, I don't know where he is or how to find him, but now that you're here, my faithful assistant, you can try the one good idea I've come up with so far. If you go to where these dapper zombies were last seen in southern THANALAN, you might find them, and then you could, you could become their friend and ask to meet their leader. Yes, that's sure to work. Gentlemen zombies, you say? Okay, let's see. Forgotten Spring, sure. Okay, up north. Ah! Okay, it's here. Is there a fate here? No? I have to wait for the fate to appear. Oh god. I guess I'll wait. Okay, there it is. The fate. Come on. Let me exit. Okay. Level sync. Dapper zombie. What are they doing? Okay. How many zombies do I need to kill? Oh, there. It spawns immediately. Okay. At least I don't need to wait long for them to, like, chase them around or something. What did he say? Leave the gentle dead man in peace. In pieces, you mean? Okay, you. It was your mistake to pose. A band of zombies has been exhibiting uncharacteristically civilized behavior of late, which has greatly unnerved the people of THANALAN. Dispatch the dapper undead for the benefit of the living. I see. Reading the text here. Ah, let's get more than one. What is that one doing? And this one! It's just posing there. Oh wait. Oh, I'm stunned. Okay. Okay, any more? I'm just gonna get a couple of them and see what stupid things they do. Oh god, I lost that one. That guy is posing too! What the hell? I'm hitting him and he's just posing there. Okay, a couple more should do. I'm attacking you, attack back. Okay. Am I a gentleman yet? Perhaps. Last one? Last one. Okay. Okay, I have to show the curious parchment to Nashu. What curious parchment? This one. Read upon this map of the Sagoli Desert in a flamboyant flowing hand. Other words, a gentleman is rather than does. Okay. Okay, let's go. I'm back, Nashu. Did you find the zombies? You did? That's wonderful. I've been busy too. The head zombie will rule the day he meets me, you will see. So tell me, what did you learn? Here. Oh, so you weren't able to make new friends. That's a shame. But this parchment, this is a map of the Sagoli Desert. There's a spot marked here in the south and look, there's something written here. A gentleman is rather than does. That sort of reminds me of, well, no matter. Let's see where this map takes us, assistant. Onward to the Sagoli! I'm your assistant now. Okay, I guess. Okay. All the way to the south. Too bad it's evening soon. But the colors of the sky is pretty nice. Yes, yes. I'll go a little bit lower then. Over here. Oh, there. Oh, so that person is doing it. Is doing it too. I don't think I misread the map. Maybe they're just shy though. I say we call out to them and let them know we come in peace. And when the leader shows himself, we strike. What will you call out? A gentleman is rather than does. Oh. Who summons the gentle dead men? They live, and we hunger. My brothers, lend me your ears. A gentleman does not dine upon his guests. Huh? I see. I guess that's a way to make an appearance. Well spoken, zombie. Spare this fine gentleman and fair lady your mastications. Withdraw, I say, and harass them no more. Up in the sky, look! It's a bird! No, it's an airship! No, it's an inspector! We hear and we obey. It is you! It really is you! I knew nothing could kill the great Inspector Hildibrand. Hildibrand? Who is this Hildibrand of whom you speak? My name is Zombiebrand, devourer of brains, undead overlord extraordinaire. What are you saying? You're not an undead overlord, you're a gentleman inspector. Ugh, Inspector. Overlord. Inspector. Overlord. Oh, Inspector, you're just confused is all. Don't worry, I'll knock some sense back into that noggin of yours. With bombs? Where did you hide those? Stay your hand, milady. You know not what you do. Oh. Oh no. Even if I were the esteemed gentleman you purport me to be, the concussive force of the blast is more likely to liquefy my... If crashing into the ground made you forget, then an explosion of equal force ought to make you remember. I'll save you, Inspector, or kill you trying. No, Nashu! See? Even you acknowledge the possibility that this plan will result in my... Too late! Death! Oh no! Oh! He's still alive, at least. Perturbed gentleman now. Normally, I would applaud your ingenuity, Nashu, but I would have preferred that you found a more elegant solution. Remember now? Ah, he remembers me! Inspector Hildibrand remembers me! Yes, yes, I remember you, my faithful assistant. What I do not quite remember is how I came to be here. Oh, this was back then. From her memory. Oh? Is this a Frankenstein story? Did you get zapped back to life? You were not dead? Did they try to bury you alive? Ah, such a wonderful dream. I slew a dragon and... What is this place? And for that matter, who am I? So the zombies thought he was a zombie because he came out of the ground. What is that one with the glowing tattoo? Oh. Oh, they're all glowing. Huh? Yeah. They thought he was a zombie because he came out of a grave. I see. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have awoken at last. I always knew you'd come back to us. Be it Red Moon or Black Dragon, no fiend is a match for my legendary might. And who might this fine gentleman be? Could he perhaps be one of my many admirers? Oh, but what is this faint tingling sensation in my arm? This ringing in my ears, this dizziness? Could it be a case? A case? Okay. Talk to Hildibrand. A mild concussion will not sway Inspector Hildibrand from his true calling. Verily, it could be naught else. Somewhere nearby, dastardly doings are afoot, and only I can thwart them. Copious quantities of sand, unbearable heat. Aha! The Sargoli Desert. I'd bet my life on it. Which means UL'DAH is but a short trek away. Yes, it all fits. Only that den of iniquity could so violently trigger my keen investigator's sense. Fear not, law-abiding citizens. Inspector Hildibrand shall soon deliver you from evil. Oh. Okay, I guess we go back to UL'DAH then. Bye, this person. Okay. Where? Okay, just outside. Okay, let's talk to Agnes. Question the residents of UL'DAH on the steps of NALD. I beg your pardon? You wish to question me as to the whereabouts of that deviant running about town dressed in rags? Do I look like a reporter for the Material Eye? I do not consort with perverts. Okay. Okay, there's one here. Silver Nettle. That's a Rogadin, right? Only Rogadins have names like that. What? You're looking for a half-naked Highlander what likes to catch criminals? I think I remember a thing like that. If you do manage to find this inspector friend of yours, tell him to do something about that goddamn duelist. Me mate's past cousin's kid's best friend lost his blade the other day to that bastard. Okay, I think inside. I think that one is inside the Adventurers Guild. Here, Bowtooth. Sorry lad, but if it's information you want, you'd be served best by going to Wymon. Fair. The only rumors I've heard are those about the weapon thief. Calls himself a duelist or so I hear, but when you don't allow your opponents to refuse, well... yeah, that's no duelist, I say. Okay, over here. I take it you've dealt with that zombie problem, eh? So do tell, just why were they dressing up like dandies? Waimon! Hey, Waimon! THAL Almighty burger me with the bleeding spear. The dead have risen, and they're walking the streets of UL'DAH. No need for melodrama, my good man. As you can see, reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. It's true, he's not a zombie, I checked. Aye, you do seem to be hale and healthy, which begs the question, how in the seven hells did you survive that fall? Why question divine providence? What matters is that Eosia's champion has returned, and that he, and by that I mean I, shall bring these thieving duelists to justice. Heard about that, did you? Might be harder than you think. Even I've got no inkling of that fellow's current whereabouts. Inconceivable! I refuse to believe that the ever-inquisitive, ever-ambitious, ever-reliable Waimon is without a single shred of information, even one of dubious relevance. Well, I make no promises, mind you, but there was some talk of a fair maiden. What said her most? This knave assaulted a young woman as well? The audacity! I should fly to her side at... Why, if it isn't the gentleman from the Sargoli. A serendipitous encounter indeed, unless you too seek the belligerent duelist. Capital! It will be invigorating to engage in a friendly battle of wits. Already the spirit of competition fills me. Come, Nashu, we must away. Damn it, Hildy, I ain't told you the lass's name yet. Okay. Waimon believes it would be best if you assisted Inspector Hildibrand with his investigation. Yeah. Well, Ryan, you might as well go after him. He'll be disappointed if you don't. The lady in question is named Yellow Moon. She's a woman with a taste for the finer things in life. Safe to say you'll find her getting fitted for something in the Weaver's Guild most every day. Good luck with the Inspector. Okay. This way. Yellow Moon is probably an Erogadin as well. Weaver's Guild. Yep. Yep. There she is. My beloved pure heart was unlike anyone you've ever seen. Elegant, refined, the perfect accessory for any cultured woman. You will bring it back to me, won't you? Why is it focused on the guy? A priceless possession, callously ripped from the hands of its owner. The lady weeps, and the wind bears her sorrow to his ears. What gentleman could hear this clarion call and not beg the honor of championing her cause? What in the world? I swear to you here now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for your pure heart. What he said? And you, my fellow servant of justice, I see your instincts are not to be underestimated, having guided you to this fair maiden's side. Now then, Miss Moon, what can you tell us of the theft? Thefts, sir, to be precise. My pure heart was only the most recent item to be taken from me. I'm certain I had it when I left home the other day, after I browsed the latest fashions at Sunsilk and took in a match at the Coliseum. I realized it was gone. So the time and location of the theft are unknown, essential details without which we cannot solve the case. There is but one logical course of action, Miss Moon. To coax the hidden clues from your memories, we must reenact that fateful day's excursion to sun-silk tapestries. Okay. Where is sun-silk tapestries? Okay. That side. Okay. Right outside the ETA, right? Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a weaver's thing. Okay, okay. Miss Moon, would you be so kind as to describe your visit in detail on the day in question? Nothing unusual happened, but if you insist, I was pondering whether or not to purchase a new dress when a man approached me and confessed his undying love. What sort of man says that to a complete stranger, I ask you? Naturally, I was taken aback. I dropped my purse in shock, not intentionally, on his foot. He cried out in pain and fled. If I may be so bold, Miss Moon, that strikes me as a most unusual happening. In any case, it appears to be completely unrelated to the theft. Let us next proceed to the Coliseum and see what you remember. She's sleeping. Wait, there weren't crates here before. Oh, yeah, they disappeared. Huh. Let's go to the next destination down here. I'm pretty sure there weren't crates here too. Normally, conspicuous crates. Once again, Miss Moon, if you would be so kind as to tell us what you remember. Well, like before, nothing unusual happened. I felt like gambling that day and was debating which match to observe, when a gladiator approached me from behind and confessed his undying love. Naturally, I was taken aback. I whirled around and struck the man in the face with my purse, in shock, not intentionally, of course. Unfortunately, since I was carrying a tremendous sum of money, my purse weighed about 6 ponzes, and the blow was enough to render him unconscious. 120 ponzes, Miss Moon, you are a remarkably strong woman. Which is precisely why you were targeted. Oh, it's so obvious in hindsight. The thief bore you a grudge. No, it's more than that. He hated you with a passion. There sure are a lot of giant crates in UL'DAH, at the Weaver's Guild, at Sunsilk Tapestries, and here too. Indeed. Any insights? Where could my pure heart be? Any insight, Hildibrand? Stand back. I'm on the verge of unraveling this mystery. I must be allowed to focus. You focus like that? I see. Okay, let's talk to Nashu then. Can I check the inconspicuous crates? ... Okay. Nashu then. These crates are everywhere, Ryan. I wonder what's inside, but I don't see how we can open... Ah, of course! I still have plenty of explosives. Here, why don't you try? It'll be fun. Okay, wait. Holy shit, Nashu's delight. Many cope with grief by taking up new pursuits, such as travel or exercise. Nashu chose to study explosives. I see, Nashu. I see. Okay, let us use the bomb here then. Ooh! Aha! Perspiring man. Ugh, oh gods, have mercy. At the heart of every crime rests a single, unassailable truth, reached only by navigating a web of falsehoods and contradictions. Hearken to me now, for as a shepherd leads his flock, I shall guide you to my irrefutable conclusion. A gladiator professes his feelings only to be rejected and physically assaulted in response, wounding his pride as a warrior and a man. Resenting her prowess whilst recognizing his weakness, he carries out a more feasible vengeance. He robs Yellowmoon of a weapon, the pure heart. Inspector, we found the pure heart. This strange man sticking around town in the wooden crates had it. It's not what you think. We're not thieves. We're devotees. Yellowmoon is our sun and stars. We only wish to keep her safe from harm, and should she misplace an item from time to time, we collect it for safekeeping. Nothing untoward. You Davians were behind all the thefts, and all this time you've been stalking me. What nerve! Go beat them up. Ah, such unbridled fury, such righteous indignation. We should be glad to accept the goddess's punishment. Goddess? Devotees? Ah, but of course, that had you inspect those crates was a stroke of genius indeed. I feel like she has more inspecting prowess than he does. As I was elucidating but a moment ago, those fiends are obviously the ones responsible for the recent rash of weapon thefts, as those thefts were carried out by a single individual, you imbecile. Aha, well-informed woman. Lest you've forgotten, the culprit is a duelist. He only claims his victims' weapons after defeating them in single combat. If your powers of observation are as great as you claim, you should have deduced that those buffoons in boxes were incapable of such. I should know. I'm a reporter for the Mithril Eye. My name is Ellie, and I've been investigating these incidents for weeks. Inspector Hildibrand, gentleman investigator, and agent for inquiry, I presume. You're looking well for a dead man. Would you like to meet one of the duelist victims? I'll introduce you with pleasure. You would be willing to share such precious information with me? Your generosity is commendable, Miss Ellie. May this mark the beginning of a long and beautiful friendship. Yes, very good. The name of the man is... Huh? Where in the bloody house do you think you're going? I haven't told you anything yet. Of course. Okay, where is she? Oh, there she is. The Immaculate Deception. Having no other recourse, Ellie would instead tell you the identity of the victim. I suppose since you're the imbecile's friend, you intend to help him. The man you want to find is an adventurer named Humphrey. At present, he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector may find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, then so be it. Haha, I wonder what will happen when he discovers that the victim is a perpetrator as well. Okay, outside the Golden Bazaar... Camp Drybone, okay. My apologies, I didn't realize my drink was making sound. Okay. Let's go. Oh, there's a Golden Bazaar. And there's Humphrey. Hello, Humphrey. I'm Humphrey, and you are... You somehow made it. At last, I've caught up with you. You there, young sir. I am told you are a victim of the marauding duelist. Me? A victim? Ha ha ha, how amusing. You amuse me. True, I was challenged by the duelist not long ago, but where he thought to find a whelp, he found a warrior of light instead. I defended my honor and my blade. See for yourself. You mean you won? That's amazing. Heh, well, it was nothing compared to what I faced at Cotonou. Magitech to the right of us, Magitech to the left of us. Stuck in the middle with Master Lu. We were core. He was a dab hand with the old magic, he was. I tried to save him, of course, but there's a limit to how many giant beasties a man can. That man is no warrior of light. Tell them, Eliza. Tell them how he lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own. Liar! Scoundrel! I trusted that bastard with me father's blade, bid him take it to a smithy for restoration, even gave him gil to pay for it. Then he comes crawling back, snivelling and begging forgiveness for losing it in a duel, as if that's enough to set things right. Look at me, ye bleeding whoreson. Look at me! Me flowing golden locks are no more. I've gone bald from the stress and heartbreak. I swear to everything holy that you'll face a reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. You have golden locks? Hard to imagine. Alright. He beat the shite out of me and took the old man's sword. I used the gil to pay the Carogen. I have no idea where he or the sword is. What am I supposed to do, huh? I can't give him what I don't have unless you help me find the sword. That's what you do, right? Help people? Have you no shame? First you claim a legacy not your own, then you beg others to help you with problems of your own making. You will refuse this man, won't you, Inspector? And what of Eliza's flowing golden locks? How will forsaking young Humphrey here help the man he has wronged? We shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar. Okay. Not sure what's happening, but let me talk to Lululo. That boy should be ashamed of himself, robbing poor Eleazar of a priceless family heirloom. Just goes to show you should never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, the lot of them. It may not be the most honorable solution, but mayhap you should consider giving Eleazar a counterfeit blade. If the deception brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong? I think maybe he would recognize. Okay, I'll save this guy, okay? Well, I can't. Never mind. I can't help you, Flame Private. Eleazar's sword wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics. Ooh, good job! Okay, one more this side. A-B. Antique swords? Oh, I haven't the foggiest about that. The traveling merchant, Jojonpa, is the one you ought to speak with, assuming he hasn't left. Oh, did that NPC die? Oh well. Okay, let's speak with Jojonpa. Here. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword, at least not of one I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, any wares I determine to be of dubious origins I immediately discard in the spring east of Camp Drybone. Although I have no swords for sale at present, I may have disposed of a facsimile similar in design to the one you described. This presents a quandary, though I am loath to deceive an honourable man like Eleazar. A well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue to search for the genuine article. Well, if there's a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone. And you use it to dump weapons? You should endeavour to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie. Like me, I say we search a spring first before declaring all to be lost. Okay. Okay, should be that one there, I think. The view is pretty nice. Look at the waterfall over there. Okay. Yep. It occurs to me that I am not yet fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. It will not be prudent to immerse my body in water. Not without first coating it with the liberal application of salamander oil, that is. Indeed, on many an occasion my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me by pouring the oil all over my body. I'm your masseuse now. You want me to oil you up? Call your mom to do that to you. Just call your mom to do it for you. The body is but an instrument in occasional needing of oiling. So come, my friend. Come and oil me up. Oh my god. Salamander oil, a thick, sticky oil collected from the underbelly of a river-dwelling salamander. Sure. Just sprinkle him with it. Ah. This comforting scent, as though I am a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries, net the oil into my aching flesh. Oh my god. Oh, ew. Can you not pose like that? The rail. Gah! The pain multiplies manifold. Gently now, gently. Hi. Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods, yes, at last. My muscles slacken and soften, the warmth spreads, and the pain becomes pleasure? Ew! I have to do it some more? Right there, yes, keep doing that, just like that, just like, oh yes. Now once more, with feeling. How many more do you want me to oil you? Fine. Why is this one so slow? Never before have I received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring, you as well, my good man. You could have asked Nashu to oil you up. Why me? And fine, I'll look for the thing. Muddy pebble. Okay, I got a muddy pebble. Oh, there's a holy pot. Okay. And then there is a muddy bottle. Oh, but there's also like a little hole here. Stop throwing rubbish into the pond! You've been productive. Excellent. May I see what you found? I found a worthless bottle. There is not the sword you're looking for. Yep. Useless rock. A completely useless and unremarkable rock. Come now. What were you expecting? A rock that keeps coals away? And an irrelevant potsherd. Well, at least you didn't pick up a rock at random like some people. Like me, because I did pick up a rock too. No sign of the sword Jojopan mentioned, I see. Ah! Now I'm all wet. What was that anyway? Did something cause you to... Oh! There it is. Once again, my instincts have guided us to our quarry. That I had you search that section of the spring was a stroke of achoo! Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll go to UL'DAH and fetch you some new ones. How thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for UL'DAH as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find. Is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon all of UL'DAH's woes will be no more. Okay. Let's go back then. Okay, inside this? Yeah. As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. Aye, it is her. Every chip and scratch is just I remember. God bless ye, sir. I never expected you would go to such lengths for two strangers without thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days. This common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Oh, there it is. There she is. Inspector, I brought your change of clothing. I also bought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent work, Nashu. If you would just bring me that case. That's a lot of hair tonic too. Oh? What? Inspector? Inspector Hildibrand? Is he still alive? There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? I want to see those golden locks. The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? No, you is supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. What the hell? He looks so happy. A challenger for me! Ho, at last the curtain rises. Very well. If I am to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. I want to see the locks. Oh? up, right? I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accept your challenge. He's incredible, so bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. He's exceptionally something. Core Inspector Hildibrand, you look amazing! Ew! Holy shit, that's a lot of hair! What is... Did he use all of the hair tonic just now? Hildibrand. Who is that? That is so case closed. Detective Conan, if you don't know. Oh. The duelist? This is far from the greatest of swords. Blue skies and the rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? That's the duelist, I think. Oh? Challenge accepted, my worthy opponent. You shall not claim the blade. With my... Let's call it what it is, genius. I shall bring you to justice. Wait, you wish to duel with weapons, not wits? This bridge hardly seems appropriate for such an epic battle. The Tree Collectors. So that's like a teaser for the next episode. Oh. Hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins. Pumpkin sort of reminds me of, no, it's gone. Never mind. I think Waimon has to ride a bit with Nashu. She's cute, but she's not really the brightest in the bunch. Okay. So I think that's it for this episode. Now I start off right in here. Okay. It's raining outside, but it's fine. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.